Okay, so I haven't been online because I've been working diligently on my artwork. I recently applied to be a caricature artist at Disney, and this is down at Disney Springs. This is they are the top vendor for Disney, and because it's an independent contractor job, you don't get all the perky. You get some perky benefits from Disney, like we get passes and stuff like that. But it's not like I'm being paid by Disney directly. So if I get this position, it's an independent contractor position. So currently I'm in the training to be this. It's a very long training process. So they call it a training interview. So essentially, the first step is you fill out the application. And in the application, they ask for a link to your portfolio or your website or wherever all your art is located. So I did that, gave them my portfolio. Then I get a message back. They like the portfolio. They want to know if I can specifically draw caricatures. So they give me three specific people to draw. They give me three pictures. Now, I don't want to share the pictures because I don't know who these people are and I don't have permission to share their photos online. But I will share the drawings that I did. So then this is Bella. They wanted me to draw Bella as a superhero. So this is Bella as a superhero. And then they have Dog Dog. Dog Dog likes soccer. So this was my drawing of Dog Dog who likes soccer. So I send those in. They like those drawings. So then they send me a 128 page book and 10 videos to watch. And then they want me to do 5 more drawings. So I watch the videos, I get their tips and tricks, I'm learning about what they're looking for, what they're wanting, and how they want these drawings to be specifically done. And so then we draw some more. So this is Alberto, and Alberto likes to do balloon animals, blah, blah, blah. So their specific instructions is they want you to use marker, watercolor marker, and watercolor paints. So I have never used watercolor paints before. This is my first time using watercolor paints. With the first 3 drawings that I did. So I'm learning the paints a little bit better. I'm not using the best paints. I do these 5 drawings, and after these 5 drawings, they have me come in and shadow with one of their artists. So this is Izzy. This is Alexandria. We got Henry here playing basketball, and 3 little birds because, well, I love Bob Marley. So I had options to choose from. They gave me probably about 30 different people to choose from, and these were the drawings and the pictures that I chose to do. So then I go in and I bring my drawings with me and I go and I shadow with the other artist, and he tells me all about my artwork and what I need to fix and what I need to change and how I can become better. So what makes these drawings hard, these are not complicated drawings, right? They're fairly simple. There's not a whole lot of detail in them. It's not like a realistic photorealism. It's not anything that complicated. What makes these drawings so hard is, one, they don't want you to pencil it out first. So they want you to take the marker and go right to the paper. And I struggle with that. I'm used to drawing things out in pencil. I'm not even used to using paper at all. Like, I'm used to digital art. I don't even use paper. And this has taken me back to old school, back to things that I'm not even used to doing. So I'm so digital right now that taking me back to old school is actually a lot of fun. And it's teaching me a lot of fundamentals that are really important. So after I shadow with them, they tell me to go home and do about 30 more drawings. So I'm currently in the process of working on these 30 more drawings. So these are my friends. I did get permission to show their pictures online. So with that being said, this is my buddy, Lucas, and Lucas likes the Mario Brothers. Okay, this is my friend's kid, Ashton. Ashton is all grown up now, and this was an old picture of him when he was little, but Ashton likes How to Train Your Dragon, so we did Ashton on a dragon. We have Miss Cheerleader, Ashley, and our Star Wars girl, Nicole. So I'm still working, and improving my art and making it better. Some of the things and tips and tricks that they had told me was, one, don't put all the detail in the teeth. Just basically outline the whole crew together. You don't gotta separate each tooth. As far as some of the other stuff goes, the ground, not having such a high ground, keeping the ground a little bit lower, keeping the extra people out of the background and not doing all the little people. We got rid of some of the silly poses and kept it a little bit more natural. Some of the silly poses I was trying to steal from the training stuff, but they were not. They were saying don't copy everything from the training. Some of the stuff in the training, they're kind of veering away from, and that was one of them. So they kind of gave me some tips on that, on what parts of the training, in the video that I'm seeing, or in the book that I'm reading. Some of the poses, they were like, don't do those or don't do this. Keeping with a simple background, and just tips and tricks on using the watercolor more efficiently and color technique. So I'm still working on it. The thing that makes these hard again is the fact that I'm supposed to be able to do this in about 15-20 minutes each. And that's what makes them really difficult, is the ability to whip these out in no time flat. So working on speed, I've always been able to draw, but being able to draw quickly and efficiently is a whole nother skill level. So I'm working on my drawings. They're getting better. I've got more coming around, and the next ones are going to be even better. I'm improving with every one that I do. So stay tuned, and I'll keep you guys updated on how it's going. Right now, I'm just excited to be training with the Disney artists and learning so much from them. They're incredible artists. They're very, very good at what they do. And for me to have this opportunity to learn from them, to grow from them, is really huge for me, for our business. I see this as a huge opportunity. I'm not sure where it will take me. There are some downsides and things that I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to like that, or, there's some things definitely, in the back of my mind. I got a lot going on. The business is doing well. We've incorporated tattooing leather, and it's really exciting because with that, we're able to add color to every type of leather. And we did this one yesterday on a purse, and when we were finished with it after tattooing it in white, it came out absolutely gorgeous. It pops. You can see it from across the room. My customer was absolutely thrilled with it. And it's super exciting for us because this enabled us to practically double our sales for what we're doing, which is huge. We did this one in black over a blue belt. We are partnered up with Birds Leather, which is a huge advantage for us. Birds Leather has been at the flea market in Daytona Beach for over 30 years. They're $1 million leather shop. They have every leather you could possibly think of. The things that they have are so cool. A huge selection of purses, of jackets, of hats, anything you want, wallets, holsters, personally made by Steven, right there to fit your piece, custom made. We can't have a better setup going on with them. They are amazing. What they do is incredible. They cater to all of the bikers down at Daytona Beach. And, I've fallen in love with leather. I really have. I think that this is a big part of what we do, along with the wood burn portraits, which are one of our most popular items that we do. So between the tattoos, the leather, the wood burns, and the light boxes, we got Halloween coming up, we got Christmas coming right around the corner. We are definitely picking up speed, getting busy. We appreciate all of our people that come and support us and give us love and give us money. Thank you so much for your support. We love you, and thank you for following our journey. Hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and stay salty, beaches.